Welcome to GLIAC Media Day 2011. I'm J.J. Bain here with a preview of the Lake Erie Storm. I'm joined by their head coach, Mark McNally. Mark, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
And your team now coming into your second full year in the GLIAC. What did you learn from playing in the conference year one?
Well, we found out it's awfully good football, and week in, week out, you have to be prepared to play. And I think our guys learned, the level of preparedness that you have to go out and play the likes of the teams in the conference. So I think we learned a lot. I think we grew a lot. This will be the first year we would truly have a senior class. We started our football program, and this will be the first year we truly have a true homegrown senior class. So we're pretty excited about the possibilities.
Well, and when you look at your team, obviously, when you got your starting quarterback coming back as you do and Sean Pedovelski, that's where everything starts, doesn't it?
Yeah, Sean's awfully important to what we do. Obviously, that showed last year. I think going into week 10 before he got his injury, he was leading the conference in total offense. He's a special player, great leader, great decision maker, just an all-around great young man, and he certainly makes us go on offense, and looking forward to seeing him do it one more time. I wish I had him for a couple more, but unfortunately just one more time.
Well, and he's got some people returning up in front of him that have to make his comfort level be a little bit higher as well, because you've got some good offensive linemen returning.
Yeah, without question. When we started out, being a new program, our offensive line was probably our weakness, just because the nature of 17-year-old boys trying to play against 22-year-old men was not a great concept. But we, like I said, finally now we've got some experience and some older guys there. Mike Gritz, our left tackle, is an outstanding player, was nominated last year for the Gene Upshaw Award and does a phenomenal job. Our center, Mike Hounshell, calls all the shots and makes all the calls up front and is the kind of the brains of the operation. And they're surrounded by some other really quality offensive linemen, so we feel like we should be able to give Sean some time in the running game and in the throwing game to make the good decisions that he makes, and hopefully put some pressure on other people's defenses.
And again, as you mentioned, is kind of a program now reaching maturation. The same is true in your receiving corps.
Yeah, the receiving corps is really deep. We're excited about the group of guys. On offense, it's hard to talk about one group because we have almost everybody back, but the receiving corps has been strong for us. Brandon James will be a fourth-year starter for us. Was an all-league player last year in both football and baseball, which I thought was quite an accomplishment. He's a big receiver that goes up and gets the football. And then our slot receivers are guys that get the ball in a lot of ways. We toss it to them, pitch it to them, hand it to them. And Dave Romeo, Pat Lunny, there's a whole list of guys there, but very, very confident in the group of skill people we put on the offensive side of the ball.
Switching over to the defensive side of the ball, I know one of the things that kind of plagued your club last year was guys kept getting banged up, but in some ways that means you got a lot of depth coming back this year, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're excited about the group on defense. We've settled in on a defensive scheme that we like. We feel a lot better about that now, the second year running. And unfortunately last year injuries hampered us at the end of the year, but the great part about that is all those guys are back healthy now, and their backups that came in and got significant playing time last year when we went on our little winning streak at the end of the year are also back. So we're really looking forward to some great competition, hopefully raising the play of the defense overall in camp this year.
And obviously that competition in camp can be important if you can carry that over into the season and, as you said, try and build on some of that momentum that you finished 2010 with.
No question. We think that for the first time in the history of the program that we're going to have great competition across the board at every position where there's significant depth, where it's going to raise the level of play. In years past, as we built a program, there are some places where we were strong and other places where we just didn't have the depth. We feel like the last couple of recruiting classes, quality-wise, have really bolstered that. So we think the competition within the program should make us stronger and stronger as this year and the years in the future go on.
Talk about offense and defense. What about your squad on special teams?
Special teams-wise, our kicker, Sam Marcotte, is back, and Sam did a nice job for us last year, very consistent. I thought one of the best kickers in the conference. Punting game, we also returned Billy Kroom, our punter. So we think that part of our game will continue to get stronger and stronger. Again, with the depth and the experience of our players, we should be able to put better and better special team guys out on the field.
What's it going to take for your squad to take the next step forward and be able to win more games and be more competitive in the GLIAC?
Well, I think right now it's a matter of just getting that experience under our belt. I think we got to get on the road and get a big win on the road. Last year we beat Findlay, it was a step in the right direction, but I think we got to step up. And we were close with Hillsdale on the road. We were actually beating Grand Valley for a little bit last year on the road. We played some very good football games on the road, but found a way at the end to give it away. I think we have to step up this year and just find a way to win one of those games and get some momentum on the road going. I think we've proven that home will play with anybody toe-to-toe. We just have to get out of the road and establish ourselves with one big win, and I hopefully that pushes us over the top.
Well, Coach McNally, good luck to you and the Lake Erie Storm in 2011.
Thank you very much.
And we hope that you have enjoyed this 2011 GLIAC Media Day preview of the Lake Erie Storm.